You're gonna get what you want when you stop wanting it and stop giving a shit if you get it or not. Just go enjoy yourself. Just enjoy your life. Enjoy your own company. Right now, I'm having a Chipotle bowl. And I'm sitting here in the dark. There's nobody home. And I love being by myself. And last night, I went out by myself. I wore pajamas and a nasty t-shirt. Didn't care to impress anybody. That's how I felt comfortable. And I just, had girls coming up to me and talking to me, and I couldn't hear them. I just I don't really want to talk. I'm just enjoying music right now. And this one girl just said like, "Hey, give me your number and let's talk sometime." I was like, "Sure." So I gave her my number, and she's been texting me all day. Just I haven't really, given her too much because she seems kind of exhausting already. She texted me right off the rip like 5 times, when's next time I'm going to this particular bar. And she's decently cute, but I'm just not feeling it today. Usually I'd be out there, trying to talk to some chicks or whatever, but I don't know. Last night I just hit this level. I looked around the bar and I was like, man, I really have to dumb myself down hella just to be here. And I don't like that feeling. I'm not feeling like I want to dumb myself down tonight. I just want to get out of here. And so I texted that girl back, and we've been talking a little bit, but I told her already. I said, "Oh, look, I don't really think this is gonna work out. Like I don't really think I'm what you're looking for." And well, I don't know. We may or may not hang out, but oh man, just I wish more guys were to hit this place where we just all stop giving a shit. There seems like the whole internet's always about relationships and stuff and whatever. I get it, but you're gonna get everything you want in life when you stop trying so hard to get it. And that's something I pray to God for. Just make me not give a shit. Like I want to not give a shit about a woman. They don't really, the more wisdom he's given me, they don't really bring. It's a hard truth, but they do not bring anything. Most of them do not bring anything of value to me. What do they bring of value to a guy that doesn't, pedestalize sex? I talked to so many girls last night, and I just was actually annoyed by most of them, just instantly. Just, you are way low IQ. You are nothing but a burden. I would have to drag you through life. You have not figured out jack shit about life. And I get it. It was a bar. Obviously, you're not getting the highest quality, but even at the gym, this cougar, like 45-year-old woman, me and her have this connection now where she's like, "Thomas, you missed the pool session." And I'm like, I was like, "What? Come here. What'd you say?" And so she comes over and I tell her, I'm like, I'm always late. I'm always late. Are you gonna have to discipline me now or what? And she was laughing. I was pushing her around. We were just having a little fun. She was telling me about how she's into younger guys and all these things. And even talking to her, I realized I'm like, it's just old and young. I'm just old and young women. It's hard to be impressed. It really is. I get it. I'm not trying to be too fucking hateful on women. I'm just saying right now, my state of mind, I'm just not impressed with the state of women. I haven't been impressed with women for a very long time. Once you figure out all their gaslighting, all their projecting, all their manipulation, I can't tell you how much gaslighting girls will do to you on a day-to-day basis, how much psychological warfare you'll see them put on. But once you figure out the games, it's so clear. It's so clear that they'll project so much onto you. And it's so clear to see. I'm not trying to bash women, I'm just trying to be honest. It's so obvious to see women are severely insecure. Once you can see through the veil, once you can see through the facade, women are severely insecure. And here we go with this whole generation of men that are so obsessed with chasing women It blows my mind. It blows my mind. Guys don't even know what they're asking for. Guys don't even realize what they're getting. They think they want this girl. They don't even realize if they were to figure out the game that they don't actually want this girl. You don't actually want 98% of the women out here. And once you figure that out, you're free. You really are free. But my point of my video today, I guess, is just stop giving a shit. In so many ways, you just have to learn to not give a shit about a lot of things that are going on these days and enjoy your life in your own terms. Have some good friends, have some good times, take trips. But women are just, they're not that impressive once you figure it all out. And I just wanted to share that because the whole internet's so obsessed with relationships and crap and sex and all this stuff and whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, I realized that the less you care, the less you genuinely give a shit, the more you'll be surrounded by women, because so many guys are trying so hard. And maybe you should just put on some pajamas and a wife beater and stop giving a shit and buying all your fancy clothes and your fancy shit to impress women. And maybe you just enjoy yourself and stop giving a fuck what they think about you. You know, buzz your head and stop trying to look so perfect and trying to be like, pick me, pick me, pick me, you know? I don't know. But again, you're gonna attract women on nofap, and then you're gonna realize that you don't really even want them. You'll have a couple conversations with them, and you'll look them in the eye, and you'll be able to see that this is just baggage. Well, you know, most of the time these girls are, you know, these college girls in these college bars have so much college debt. You know, there's just so many things. But whatever, I'm not even here to bash women. I don't care. They're living their life. Good for them. You know, I want more women to hurt guys. Good, it's a good thing. I want women to put it on hard mode for these guys because they haven't figured it out. I want the women to manipulate and dominate the weak men. Do it. I don't care. If that's what needs to happen so guys can learn and guys can go through pain and realize, you know, the truth, doesn't matter to me. You know, so many guys are sitting here crying all the time about, you know, modern day women and shit. Who cares? You just haven't figured it out. You're not ahead of the curve quite yet. But, you know, maybe one day guys will, you know, be more stronger, reclaim their power, whatever the fuck that means. But yeah, once you figure out women, once you can see through all the games and stuff, and once you're not really attracted to their beauty so much, you know, you're free to just live your life. You'll be in pajamas at the club, and a girl will want your number. Girls will talk to you. You know, it doesn't even matter. Just ignore them. Just live your life. 95% of these women you don't really want. Maybe when you wake up horny in the morning, you want a woman. But if you get the blood back into your brain, you'll realize how much baggage it comes with. And I don't know. You have to decide for that on your own if you want baggage or not. But anyways, peace out.